think I seen it all the way back in like November, but now I could actually finally get it. And so I've got 2 slices of that right here and here. And then I've got 2 slices of a chicken bacon ranch. So, and it looks so freaking good. Look at that. So, and I got a Pepsi on the side. So let's dig in and see if this is worth the hype. Yo. Don't even talk to me right now. I know I already took 2 bites, but go ahead and get you wet. Go on, get you some. Go home. Get you that bite. Oh, that's good. That's real good. So I don't know where this went viral first, but it was all over the place on TikTok. And then that made its way to Instagram and then, YouTube. I probably seen it on YouTube way back. I was like, wow, that looks good. But to be honest, I fell in love with Domino's some time ago. And honestly, to me, they're not worth the price. To me, Pizza Hut has better deals, better pizza. It just tastes better. Domino's is way too much for how it tastes to me. So I haven't really had them in years. But I thought, man, this looks good. And I will admit their pan pizza is really good. So this is the pan. How you get this order is you make it, you order it. So it's not like a menu pizza. So you get the handmade pan crust. Then you get garlic Parmesan sauce instead of pizza sauce. You get extra sauce, so you get extra garlic Parmesan sauce. You get extra cheese, Philly cheesesteak, bacon, and then you get the cheese blend on top. And then you have the viral pizza. And it's so good. Yeah. With the exception of maybe Little Caesars, Domino's is the worst offender for not having enough sauce on their pizzas, which is another reason why I haven't been messing with them. So it made sense to me when I found out that this had required extra sauce, because yes, they don't give you enough sauce. That's so good. I don't know how long they've had this sauce. I know they've had Alfredo for a while. last year, and this thing would have been a $30 pizza. Which for a medium is kind of crazy, even with these toppings, $30. Y'all know, I'm not about that life. But this ended up coming up to basically $25. And it's 2 pieces, so I got this and a bacon and a chicken bacon ranch. So that's actually a decent deal. I could have done better at Pizza Hut, but I got like the equivalent, but 2 largest. But mediums are fine. I'm just saying, one bang for your buck. This is good. I would say it's worth what I paid. This would not be worth $3 all on its own though. So let's try out that chicken bacon ranch now. So this is just, instead of pizza sauce, it's got ranch sauce, extra cheese, and cheese blend, and provolone cheese, and chicken and bacon. I read somewhere once that the coloring of these crusts is natural. Like they add a coloring to it to make it look as saturated as it is. I guess that's why. Like Papa John's crust looks nothing like anybody else's, because it's just all natural. That crust is good. Oh, this is hand tossed, by the way. But you know, I forgot napkins, so. Okay, so 4 slices might have been a little ambitious. Because that took up more out of me than I thought it would. I haven't eaten anything all day. Alright. No, nothing all day. And it's after 2. I forgot I had chips. I just want a little texture. That would be really good with some barbecue. But they basically want like $1 for a dipping cup, please. Ain't happening, guy. The chips. Yes. And pizza and chips just go together though. There's so much glare in my glasses right now. I don't know what I'm looking at. Some of you are gonna be a little upset. Because I've fallen asleep in my glasses a couple times now. But yeah, I've fallen asleep in my glasses a couple times now. So are you Domino's fans? Pizza Hut. See, once upon a time, Domino's was my favorite. But they're the worst about the sauce because, as you can see with some of this, I think they're the only ones who have this really bad problem with bubbles in their pizza. Like, they're the worst. I think anyone else does it. They do. Little Caesars does it too. And they're pretty bad, so. They're neck and neck. Little Caesars and Domino's are at the bottom of the barrel for me. Nobody's beating Little Caesars cheesy bread though. Nobody. So-called stuffed cheesy bread from Domino's. Big scam. Scam. Wow, I feel so full. What did I eat yesterday? What did I eat yesterday? I did eat yesterday, right? I had cereal and a muffin. That was it. And I had cereal this morning, so I did eat one bowl. I used to be able to go to town on the pizza. A medium pizza for me. It would have been out here, okay? I would have flown through this so quickly. Times have changed though. Not quite as big as I used to be, but still. Now, I cannot remember how I had this set up before, but I remember it was difficult getting the whole thing in the frame. I've been watching Mukbangers and I'm like, how do you have the food in the shot the whole time? Like, what are you doing? I think from now on when I shoot Mukbangs, I'm going to start using my little fisheye adapter thing. I have one for the back camera and one for the front. The one for the front is like super cheap and generic, but the one from the back is really expensive. Okay, which one are we doing? We're going to do the viral one. They're really good. God, Parmesan. Look at that. I love a good saturated greasy pizza. Are you kidding me? Those are the best ones. I'd be seeing like Mukbangers who are like, oh my god, it's so greasy. There's so much grease. I'm like, yeah, that's what you want. That means it's gonna be like bomb. What are you complaining about? Like, hello, get it together. This would be good with dipping sauce also. Marinara. I wasn't trying to completely obscure your shot, but see, the pizza's so dang orange you can barely tell the difference between the pizza and the chips. That was a toast, or especially like the thin crust, because it would just break it down, right? But this super thick and rich pan crust, perfect for it. Perfect, balances it out excellently. It's like biting into a cloud. So in my quest to save money, I looked at Pizza Hut first and thought, I'll just get the same order from them. It'll end up being cheaper and probably bigger. I'm always nickel and diamond. So I looked, plus I like Pizza Hut better, that's really the main thing. I thought, well, they have the same things, I'll just get it from there. Well, they don't have one thing, I don't remember what it was. Oh, they don't have the Philly steak. They've got chicken sausage. Now, I had my period way back of turkey and chicken sausage. I got so burnt out. I do wonder where the hell's my jacket? Dog. Guess I'll be eating off this for a couple days. Well, question is, am I happy with it? I'm doing it for so long, not having it. Is it worth it? My answer to that is yeah. I mean, I'm kind of conflicted, but it's very good. It's a good thing I got it out of the way, because I would have just been wanting it more and more and more, you know? So, if you're having a craving like that and you have a chance to get it out of the way, just get it out of the way. This one time, I really want Chipotle. I wanted a burrito so bad. From Chipotle specifically. And town to get Chipotle and get it. So I thought I'll just get Taco Bell instead. That was a bust. Just an utter bust. Total flop. I thought never again. Oh, you know, that's not what I did. I actually got Pizza Hut. That's what I did. Pizza Hut had some crazy good deal going on at the time. So I got like this deluxe large stuffed crust for like the same price that I would have got that Chipotle burrito for. It was a crazy good deal. And that pizza was total let down. And mind you, I love Pizza Hut, but that pizza was a flop. And I thought I should have just stuck to my guns. I should have just stuck to it. Alright, go on and get you the first bite. Because I've been leaving you hanging the last couple bites, right? Go on, get you the first bite. Go on. Because you know I just be digging in. I don't be wasting no time. Go on, get your bite. Go on. Go on, get your bite. Alright. That chicken bacon ranch is really good. Now mind you, they do have a chicken bacon ranch pizza on the menu, but it's called something like a California something. And this is basically just like a modified version of the other pizza. So instead of getting pan, I got hand tossed. Instead of getting the extra garlic Parmesan sauce, I got extra ranch sauce. Swapped the Philly cheesesteak for chicken. And, you know, we got the extra cheese, and then we added the shredded provolone and the other cheese blend, the cheddar cheese blend on top. So technically there's 3 cheeses on here. People online say that there's a 3 cheese blend. That's not, I think, at least not where I'm at. It's just called cheddar cheese blend. Maybe they mean 3 cheese blend as in the main cheese, the provolone cheese, and the cheddar cheese. But you have to actually select the provolone cheese. As a topping. It's an ingredient, so you can't get like the pizza with like provolone instead of mozzarella. No, it's a topping. So, okay. Yeah. That's it for me. Fox is lightweight. The other day I was watching, what is her name? I talk about it all the time. Is it, yeah, Love. She ate this whole like 8-piece Popeye's chicken meal, just like it was nothing. And then she was like, wow, I'm gonna be hungry later on. And that immediately made me think of the hungry fat chick. Because the other day I watched one of her videos and she had, you know, she always has this like massive spread, but she didn't eat all of it. And really she didn't eat much of it. And, you know, the comments are always going crazy on her. And so I was kind of like looking at the comments for B-Love and the comments for the hungry fat chick. And I thought, you know, the meal B-Love had was arguably much worse than what is her name? Hungry fat chick. And the comments were just going in on her. You know what I mean? Well, that's not healthy, blah, 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 blah. And that's like, people are such as brats. I mean, I've already had this conversation before, but you know. Like, don't pretend like you give a crap about health, of that person's health. You just want a reason to hate. Like I said a while back, I'm not sure the whole deal about it, but there's all these other channels like sensational gossip channels that like follow people like her and some Amber girl. I don't know much about her, but she's also very big in the sense of her online presence. Like she's well known. She has a big following, like big enough for there to be multiple channels with commentary about her and her failed attempts at weight loss, and they're always so mean to her. I don't know. Most of the time, I don't know if any of it's warranted. So there's a channel. I've been following for years and years and years. And that channel, the girl was, her channel at the time was about her own weight loss. Well, I believe at some point she got like one of the surgeries. But she ended up like converting her channel to basically like a commentary of the Amber girl. And I don't know, it's just people try to like guys these things as like, well, we mean well, which they don't. Reminds me of when I joined the My 600 Pound Life subreddit. And it was basically just a whole bunch of people mocking the whole production. And I thought that was just, it was just so mean and nasty. And it's like, I mean, at this point we know how much the producers orchestrate what we see, you know what I mean? It's not even remotely straightforward. And you can still be so mean to these people, about these people. It's like they give you a narrative and you totally fold it. They want you to just like the cast, and so you do. That's kind of all it is to it. I got all this to say because, like I said, I'm like struggling to get through this fourth slice of pizza, but I've seen mukbangers just devour pizzas like this, like Bending. A lot of his videos, he's like really on it. What was I talking about? Oh, but yeah. So like I said, I'm like struggling to finish it, and like I said, I've seen like Bending eat like an absurd amount of food, and not only that, but he eats it like a Rottweiler. You know what I mean? Like the kind of bites he takes, like making no sense. Like there's like no chewing. I have I have no idea how like he doesn't have like gallstones or I don't know, like gastritis or something, because the way he eats is crazy. But it's like, it's so interesting to see like there's so many people who eat like garbage and like just truly excess on here, but because they don't look at the part, people don't care about it. You know what I mean? Like no one's talking about like but if you look the part like I do, you know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised if someone pops into my comments like, you should be eating that. I'm like, finish that. Because I tell you, I hate it when I'm watching a mukbanger and they get to like the very end and they got like a piece like this left and I'm like, I'm going to save this for later. Like, no, finish the darn thing. Just finish it. Who was I watching? They did that really recently. Like, I'm just gonna go ahead and say this, and it drove me nuts. Wow, no. And then what? I guess at this point I'm just ranting. But I watched like a random mukbangers, like an ASMR mukbangers video, and she was eating some kind of pastry, and it looked so good. It was just like, I don't know what it was. It had like a flaky top layer crust and a flaky bottom layer crust, and in the middle was like all this custard, and the top part of the pastry was like, had some kind of pink icing on it. It looked so good, but then she kept eating it, but like she kept covering her mouth while she was eating, and I was like, what are you doing? It just drove me nuts. Like, if you were in public, I get it, but you're like, you're here, you know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna make a mess. The whole point is to actually like watch you eat, you know what I mean? You don't have to be so delicate. I mean, I can understand some of it, but it's like come on, I want to see like the cream, you know what I mean? And she was, it was that, I don't know what my problem was that day. Like, I was so ticked off. I think I literally told YouTube, like, don't recommend this channel because she took a spoon and she was like, what did she say? What she said? Because I was like, she was like, what did she say? Oh, because she took the top layer off first and then she ate that, and then so there was just like, you know, the bottom layer and all that custard. It looked so good, but she was like, I'm not gonna bite into that, I'm gonna get a spoon and eat it. And I'm like, what? Like, no, eat it. Like, I want to see how that looked when you ate it. It looks so good. Like, you want to take a bite out of it, you know what I mean? I want to take that bite vicariously through you. Take the bite. But she got a spoon, and then she was like, you know, scraping it from the top, and it was just, I was basically hate watching it. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, it was driving me nuts. I forget what kind of dish. I think she said it was like a German pastry. I don't know. Anyways, I reckon I'll never see her again. I just couldn't do it. Like, I'm making a mess right now, aren't I? Yeah, I'm gonna try not to be a slob, but you know, and I guess for you, I don't know how early she is into her account, but she's got more followers than me, and which doesn't mean that she's older than my account by all means. People pop up like yesterday and they blow past me like nothing. We're not gonna get into that though. But like, you know, I don't know how often she does a mukbang, you know what I mean? I don't know if that's her thing. Because when you first start doing mukbangs, it is kind of awkward, you know what I mean? Because I think maybe when I first did my very first, I might have been covering up quite a bit, you know what I mean? Now I'm much more relaxed. Like, I just don't care, you know what I mean? I mean, I do care, but it's like, you want the nitty gritty, right? Like, could you imagine? Like, you want to see me bite this? If you have been sitting there watching and you're thinking, what are you waiting for to eat that slice? Because I've been there and I'm just talking my butt off. But like, when are you gonna bite into that? And then I was like, okay. So then finally, I'm like, finally going to it. Like, finally, I'm about to get like, you know, I'm about to finally get it. You know what I mean? And then I go. I'm being so shitty. I'm sorry. I'm not like that random person. It just happens to I've done it for a while, but I haven't done this in forever. So I remember when Pizza Hut used to have like 10 options of like crust seasoning you could choose. Like they have one called like the Hut something, like Italian. Oh my god, it used to be great. Now they have like 1 or 2 tops, and I think maybe some of them are like certain crust styles specific. Like if you got hand tossed, you could use 9 crust seasonings. They got rid of it. Back then, Joe was still on Practical Jokers, so been a while. You guys watch that? I actually really haven't seen the show since he left. I think I watched that initial season when he left, and then part of the next season. But Joe's a hard act to follow, you know what I mean? I think if anybody in a show like that where the whole like premise is that they're all friends and they're all working together and it's all this silly stuff, someone leaving the show would impact like just sort of the essence of the show regardless. But for it to have been Joe, like worst of the 4 who could have possibly have left, right? Like if Murr had left, it would have been unfortunate, or Sal, or Murr, or Quinn. Any of them have left, it would have been sad, but you know what I mean? We could have got through it because Joe. But with Joe gone, Joe just has so much personality. So, and then I read somewhere where he kind of reiterated that he basically won't be returning to the show. And to this day, I still don't understand it. A bit of a speculation that maybe he like had an affair with somebody on the show or got inappropriate with somebody on the show. Literally just speculation. There's nothing, you know what I mean? But like, I don't understand how he could. He's had because like at the time his marriage was like falling apart. That doesn't make any sense. Like, how can you take a financial hit of like $250,000 a year? Like, how can that possibly help a marriage? You know what I mean? It's going to affect the dynamic, right? Especially when you have a kid and a dog. Well, and anyways, they ended up working it out eventually, but he never came back to the show. Why am I talking about them? Oh, Pizza Hut. So I always used to go over to my friend's house and we would order Pizza Hut and watch Practical Jokers and what's that other show? The Carbonara Effect. Does that still come on? Honestly, I love that show. To this day, I still kind of wonder how some of that stuff worked out. True TV got bought out, right? So the whole channel's going through like a change. Because Practical Jokers is on TBS now, which is crazy because anytime I would turn on to True TV, it was almost like MTV, where you turn on MTV and it's just straight ridiculousness all day, every day. It was like that, but with Impractical Jokers all day. Impractical Jokers. And then they go and sell it off. And all that, but I think they got rid of Adam Ruins Everything. That was a truly eye-opening show. It really opened my eyes to a lot of things. Made me think differently, honestly. So I think he has a podcast now. But he was talking about how, like, you know, AI is like messing with his bag. I forget. What am I talking about at this point? Now I'm just rambling and we're about to hit an hour. I really am all out of things to talk about. So, I'm getting loaded. I'm getting like super gassy too. I'm gonna have to hurry up and wrap this up. So, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you made it this far and you're not subscribed, honestly, you might as well just go ahead and subscribe because you're in it for the long haul. Okay, so I thank you in advance. And after you subscribe, go ahead and like, and then drop me a line and then tell me what you thought of the video. Let's talk. Alright. And love you guys. Thanks for sitting and chatting and eating with me. And I will see you guys in the next video.